In this video, we're going to make shakshuka. It is a Middle Eastern or North African dish that is a lot like a chili, but it doesn't have any beans. It's made up with eggs. It is low calorie and it's pretty nutritious. Also, you typically eat it with a crusty bread. It's a pretty easy recipe. It will take some time to simmer down the tomatoes until they get to a firm chili-like consistency. So the first thing you do is you saute. So you chop about one onion and you saute it in olive oil. So you basically put in like a teaspoon of olive oil, and then one full sweet onion is what I was using. And you saute the onions until they're soft. The next thing you're going to do is actually put in some kosher salt, maybe some cumin, paprika, and crushed pepper flakes. And you basically are cooking that in with the onions, and I also add garlic to it, minced garlic, 2 tablespoons, and these are basically going to bring you out a good flavor for the shakshuka. And then after that, I diced several tomatoes, and I started with fresh tomatoes. You could also go with diced tomatoes. I would recommend, just for timing, that you drain your diced tomatoes so that you don't have to reduce as much. But I like starting with fresh tomatoes, and I put them in the food processor. And essentially at that point, you're basically cooking. You're going to keep your pan on somewhere between medium and low. So, depending on whether you have numbers, I kind of go halfway in between. And then keep stirring, and then keep checking back until your sauce has a chili-like consistency. And then you take 6 large eggs, and I think I used 4 in this, so you could either do 4 or 6, and you're basically going to soft boil those eggs right in the shakshuka. Then after that, you are basically done. And you serve the recipe. Again, I said with crusty bread, so I had made homemade bread that I used to serve it with, and it turned out really great. This is an easy dish to make. You can make up a lot of it ahead of time and add your eggs in later as you recook the sauce. But it has a lot of nutrients, and it also is very low calorie, because all it is basically vegetables and your 1 tablespoon of oil, and then an egg. So I'll post up the nutrition in the comments. Hope you enjoy this dish.